Let's talk a bit about lighting, shall we? So, as you saw from last Friday's video, I got new satellites and the new Rode mic that's being used right now. This week, I talked about the Rode mic a bit more in depth on the last video, on Monday's video. So, if you want to know a bit more about how this one works and if it's good or not, check it out. But this week I'm talking about the lights I got, again a bit more in depth than my first video about the two, which was last Friday's. That was just me kind of doing a kind of test one and just seeing how good they could be when put together. But obviously for these you probably need a bit more in depth about how good each is and how they benefit making these videos. This is the one of the lights I've got. These came in a set of two. These were both for the set with two lights, little cover thing. I don't know what you'd call these. There's the clear one, and then there's this orange one, which kind of just makes stuff a bit more ambient, a bit more, I don't know what you call that, kind of Mad Max kind of ish. But this is what you get. This is the one of the two lights. This doesn't come, this is something I had. This is a tripod that I had. It comes with a battery. It's a Sony NPF battery. I don't know if that means anything to anybody, but you can, if you look on Amazon, you can get these for about €90 or about £80. I don't know what that is in dollars if you're in America, but you can, I'm not 100% sure, but you can get, I think you can get bigger batteries than this for these. So these kind of tend to don't tend to last that long, and with the batteries on. So but they can use a plug to work, so that kind of helps, and you do get to charge with these as well. So I'll show you everything that comes in the box when you order these. So this is pretty much what you get in the box, but the stand, which is a bit big to fit in this little desk. I'll show you that in a while. And of course the other light, which I'm using to brighten this up or light this up a bit. So you have the light, which is an LED board here. It's a 1/4 inch screw, so you can use this on any existing tripod you have, and it fits onto, obviously it fits onto the stands it comes with. Around the back you have your place for the battery here. You have your settings here for you, so you have power button, and then you can either turn up the brightness, turn down the brightness with either of these buttons here. And this thing here is just to show you the remaining battery of the battery you have on it. But obviously this doesn't really matter if you have it plugged into the mains in the wherever you're using it. So as I said before, you have a battery pack. This is from, if it focuses, one sec. Yeah, there we go. See, it's for Sony NPF 550 F570, and when I looked this up when I over the weekend, and it said you could get bigger batteries of these. You can get like stuff that's nearly 3 times the size of this. So if you're out for a longer shoot where you don't have mains power, that will come in handy, because these I don't know if it's just what I'm doing with them or what, but these don't seem to last all that long. Well, you probably get an hour out of them. I don't know if it's just the brightness I have them on or what, but you can get bigger batteries for like €450, or that's a twin pack along with a charger, so that's not too bad. You also get a remote with them. So again, but for this you have to turn the lights on from the back, and then you can use this if you're not going to be next to them all the time. So you have the off and on button, and then you have like what's on the back. You have the power ones, and the rest of these I'm not exactly sure what they do. I'll have to read up on them. So I'm sorry for not being able to tell you what the rest of them are, but and then you have the charger here. So there's 2 pins here. You can just about see them there. There's 2 pins on the bottom of this. They go in there, and that's how it charges. And this uses the same adapter that you use for the mains power. So you just plug it out there. You can see it's just that one for it, along with that one there that's for the power brick for the lights, but you can just change that over if needs be. You also get these with it. It's just again 1/4 inch screw here, and then down the bottom it's a 1/4 inch screw, but where the screw will go into, so you can put your light on this side and then put that on one of the stands or one of your tripods, whatever you want. And you can have if I loosen it up a bit, you can adjust it to suit your needs. So if you need to bounce it off something, or like the roof or something, you can do that. Or you just want a bit of just change the lighting situation a bit. So the next thing you get is these 2 filters, I guess. So this is kind of an ambient kind of one, I guess. It's an orangey kind of thing. It's orange, so if I just put it in front of the light that I'm using, you can see it just changes the glow of the light from here. So obviously it wouldn't really suit this needs, but it might suit something else you want to do. And then you have the clear one like this. Well, I say clear, it's a little bit foggy, like, but like right now I don't have any filter on the light that I'm using. So if I put this one on, like, it's not much of a change, but so that's what you get in the box, along with a stand and a bag, which I'll show you in a sec. So this is the stand you get with it. It's kind of more tripod-ish. So you get the usual kind of tripod legs, and they have a bit of support in them as well, so that's handy. That connect to the center stock, or whatever you want to call this. So let's put that back up. And as you can see from the front of it, let me get it focused. So you have the 1/4 inch screw up top, and then you have a little bit here for the lights that would have a clamp on them, which is handy. And then you have a bit more height adjustability from the center bit of it with sorry. You have the height adjustability from two separate bits for screws there, so you can open that one, and if I step back a bit, give it a bit of space, you can see it extends quite a fair bit for whatever you want. So for what you pay for this, which was £80, £85 on Amazon, you get a fair amount of stuff for it, and you get decent quality lighting from it. Now they do at full, when they're on full, they do create a little bit of heat, but you kind of get over that for what you pay for them. Like you can see now, I am a bit overexposed, but that's just because I need the exposure. I needed a bit of extra light to show you the stand that's black. So along with the actual equipment, you get this bag for them as well, which is handy if you need to travel a bit. So in the bag you just have space for two stands in the middle, and then there's like 4 pockets either side where you can put the stuff you bring with you. So like the 2 lights, the filters, these little mounts for them as well, and there's a bit of space if you want to put in more tripods, or other tripods should I say, or any other things you might want to bring with you, because this is quite a big bag for what you put inside it. So just do what that as you please. So as always, thanks for watching, and if you like this, please do consider subscribing. I will have another video up here for you to watch, might be something you're interested in.